Alrighty, so I've been away for a while, but we're back. So today what I'm going to do is a jalapeno popper Mediterranean style stir fry, but I'm going to put it in a naan bread. So it's going to be a lot of things going on here, a lot of moving parts, right? Naan bread?
Oh.
This?
Naan, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this.
Naan.
Well, I think it's bread, whatever this is, this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about all the ingredients, but each ingredient that I talk about, I'm going to talk about it, pause a bit, go on to the next one. Why am I doing that? Because I'm going to put the measurements right below that in the video. So what I have here is I've got ground beef that I've already browned and drained. I've got three different peppers here, and then a diced red onion. So I've got diced red onion, jalapeno, some mini peppers that needed to be used up in the fridge. And then I've got about a half a red pepper. Now the recipe does call for a full red pepper. However, I substituted these to use them up. I like to use things up. And then we've already showed you the bread. And for the aromatics, you're going to use garlic. I like the jarlic because it's easier, but you can use obviously minced garlic, make it yourself. We've got oregano. Does that say cumin?
Cumin.
Good, we need that in the recipe. So, smoked paprika. And then I needed just a little bit of sea salt. I'm going to use this, right? Or should I be looking for something else? Like that? Okay. And then coarse black pepper. And somebody's husband likes heat. Some crushed red pepper. Okay. Now for I'm going to make we'll call it like a creamy sauce that's going to go into this. And here are the I guess the mise en place for that. So you're going to use cream cheese, feta cheese, sour cream, or it can be Greek yogurt. The lemon I wanted for my water, so I've already squeezed it, and there's 1 tablespoon in there. Lemon. Needs a dash or 2 of hot sauce. Again, we're talking heat here. You can use like Frank's Red Hot or not use it at all. And then I've got some tomatoes I'll probably cut up at the end for garnish. Now we're going to just put a dash of olive oil in the I like woks. So I'm going to use a wok. I put it on high. And as soon as that oil starts shimmering, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do we'll call it my veggies first. Well, I guess that's what they are. And then once the veggies are ready, then I'll put my burger in. If you're doing it differently and you need to cook your burger first, of course, cook that first, take it out of the pan, drain it, all that stuff. But in this case, I've already got my brown burger. So once this oil is shimmering, then we're going to put our vegetables in. Alrighty, so we're going to make the jalapeno popper sauce that's going to go in kind of towards the end of this filling stir fry thing we're doing. So we've got a half a cup of sour cream. You can use Greek yogurt. And I'm not sure on the Mediterranean side. I'm guessing Greek yogurt's probably more traditional.
Yeah.
So
Plain.
So something like that. I'll put a little bit more in. But all right, so then I'm going to take and I'm going to put the crumbled feta cheese into this half cup, just kind of as an approximate measure. I mean, I could dirty a bunch more measuring cups and spoons and things because my wife likes to do dishes, or don't you? No, I don't guess either, but I guess that's why we have a dishwasher. But why is it called a dishwasher? All right, so we have that. This will be my last video. I probably won't be alive tomorrow. Okay, so the only other things in here, we've got that, in this case, I had already shown you the measurement, the 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. We'll get that put in there. And the fresh dill or parsley, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to use some parsley flakes. I won't show that mixing again. I'll just grab some off camera. So, and then the other thing was just some hot sauce, like a dash. That's a dash, right? Do Mediterranean people like heat? Maybe. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that dash of, we'll call it a teaspoon of dried parsley. And then I'm going to mix all this up, and that way this sauce will be ready when we're mixing everything together in the wok. All right, so we've got a shimmering oil. I turned it down a little bit, maybe about medium heat. And I'm just going to put all these vegetables in there now. You can hear the sizzling. I guess I'm going to have to clean the stove. So I'm going to get them all in here. Then I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Like I said, a medium to, I'd say medium on ours. The fan, we're going to turn that on. I'm sure everybody can hear us okay. I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to go ahead and about 3 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes. And then once this is done, then we're going to add that burger. All right, now we're going to put that ground beef back in there, or ground lamb if you want it to be traditional.
Are the jalapenos traditional?
According to this recipe, it's jalapeno popper stir fry, Mediterranean style. So, I don't know. Probably not. Okay, and again, since this hamburger's already been browned, I would say about 2 to 3 minutes to warm it back up. And then when I get to that point, I'm going to go ahead and throw my garlic, my aromatics in. And then that should be ready to go. All right, putting the garlic in next. You saw there, and I probably had the bowl the wrong way, but garlic's in there. Give that a couple stirs. And then I'm going to put the rest of the aromatics in there. And I just have them all right in this really small bowl. What are these called again? Ramekin.
I think that's actually a fruit bowl.
Okay. All right, now we just make the sandwich. It's a very easy thing. You could do a pita bread where you cut it in half and stuff the shell. You could put this over a bed of rice. Actually, we'll have it so you can see it better here. You could put it over, well, I don't know what. Alrighty, so unfortunately we had some difficulties here the first time using the iPhone 16. A lot of extra features on doing videos that we'll learn together, but basically building the sandwich here on the naan bread, cutting the tomato up. You can see I threw some fresh cucumber on there. Just fold it in half and take a bite is really all you do here. And I'll do that now, obviously. It was very good. The flavors are there. I like the ground beef. Of course, I would assume you can use any other meats. Like I said earlier, lamb is an option. But boy, was it good. I'm definitely going to make this again and probably eat it as a sandwich. I like that a lot, that naan bread. I really like the naan bread. I know you can cut a pita in half and then stuff it with that as well.